Hey everybody, welcome to Banter City. Today I want to cover all the drama that's happening in the past 24 hours between Binance and FTX. In fact, it's been a weekend of drama for these mega crypto exchanges. Eventually, Binance seemed to have triumphed as it is acquiring FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried has chosen to kneel because that is a smarter choice given how badly the FTT token was crashing. And Binance has graciously said it is ready to acquire FTX. But what happened? Some background: FTX was started in 2019. Binance was one of the major investors, and FTX grew real fast, and currently, or in fact until few days ago, it was the second largest crypto exchange. And then it became a competitor to Binance. And also, their founder Sam Bankman-Fried tweeted this: excited to see him repping the industry in DC going forward. Now, this was directed towards CZ, the founder of Binance, and given that he's Chinese and Binance has Chinese roots, so it'll be difficult for them to forge bonds with the US regulators, for lobbying. In fact, SBF is a big time politician. He has donated lots of funds to US politicians and has lobbied pretty hard. And on that front, CZ will have a tougher time because he's Chinese. That was a pot shot that started it all. And then, soon enough, we got a report from CoinDesk stating that FTX might be illiquid because they're holding an awful lot of FTT tokens in their balance sheet. So the interesting bit is FTX had been the knight in the shining armor, the white knight, during the previous liquidity crisis which happened few months ago in the crypto land. They were planning to bail out crypto exchanges like BlockFi, crypto banks like Celsius and Voyager. So FTX was everybody's hero. But until recently, Sam Bankman-Fried, the founder, spoke in favor of regulations, or rather, his tone was too much biased towards supporting regulators and making crypto much more controlled, and that got the ire of all the crypto Twitter, and everybody got mad on SBF, and he became the villain. And then there were also smoke with people quitting FTX. All the big C-suite executives, Sam Trabucco, who was the CEO, he stepped down first and gave it to Caroline. And then there was Brett Harrison, who was the president of FTX. He also quit subsequently a few days ago. And as you can see, SEC has already started probing FTX because of them offering a bunch of yield products, and all of them are deemed to be securities, but FTX was just offering them without registering them whatsoever. And this is what we can see: the amount that's donated by different rich billionaires, and Sam Bankman-Fried is in the top 5. So clearly Sam really is playing the politician move here, and that's when he took that pot shot of CZ, and CZ waited for his moment, and the moment he learned that FTX does not have liquid reserves in its balance sheet. That is, they do have altcoins that are liquid, but they have a lot of FTT tokens most of which can be considered illiquid because they cannot sell it in the open market. They had 8 billion worth of FTT, whereas the market cap of FTT was just 3.6 billion. So clearly there was some problems. And as things started blowing up on crypto Twitter, panic began to ensue. But again, people were chill because hey, it's Sam Bankman-Fried, the guy who's the prince of crypto. How can he go bankrupt? And then came the first reply from CZ. CZ offloaded his tokens, and the guy who had predicted, or rather claimed, that Celsius is going bankrupt, the same guy had said, and the same guy posted that is Alameda Research insolvent, and he had some pretty convincing arguments. And then more people joined in. Again, Duo9, another Twitter account which had exposed Terra Luna, also started raising red flags about FTT's illiquidity. So everybody knew at this point that FTX's balance sheet is largely illiquid. And then the worst of all, the motherlode of FUD began when CZ sold all the remaining FTT which they got from FTX when they exited their stake in FTX. He sold it. And the irony is that his selling did not so much stir the market as to when he made it public. And then FTX price was on a free fall. As you can see here, FTT just kept falling and falling, so much that FTT CEO Carolyn had tweeted to CZ that they're willing to buy back the FTT price at $22 on an OTC deal. But what happened? CZ did not accept the deal. Instead, he chose violence. And here's what he said: liquidating our FTT is just post-exit risk management, learning from Luna. We gave support before, but we won't pretend to make love after divorce. We're not against anyone, but we won't support people who lobby against other industry players behind their backs. Onwards! There you go. There goes CZ with the truth bomb. Sam Bankman-Fried of FTX was lobbying against crypto to bring heavy regulations on DeFi, and truth finally gets there, and FTX goes on a free fall. Not just FTX or FTT. We had other assets like Solana also dumping hard, because remember, FTT or FTX had backed Solana heavily, so they were just trying to support the price of FTT by dumping Solana, but that did not help. FTT kept dumping and dumping, and here's a tweet from Caroline, but that did not help. So eventually more and more people started withdrawing their funds from FTX, and FTX started becoming more and more illiquid. Also, as more people drained their funds, a bank run was in progress. Eventually, SBF responded saying that a competitor is trying to smother them, and FTX is fine, its assets are fine, but that did not calm the nerves of the market. The outflow continued, so much that most of the crypto market went into red, that is deep red. As you can see here, all except BNB. BNB was the king. BNB was performing. BNB was going up because all the volume that was leaving FTX was coming to none other than the largest crypto exchange. Yours truly is what CZ said, and Binance was the winner. Whereas we had big losers like Solana, which dumped as low as $25. And let's go to FTT to check the latest price. Alright, here it is. See, it went as low as $14.54, and then it started rising again. What caused it? Well, the big news. Sam Bankman-Fried announced that things have come full circle. FTX's first investors are also choosing to invest further. That is, Binance is acquiring FTX. That's the bottom line, guys. Once again, they're together. Binance is acquiring, bottom line, in what could be called as heavy drama. I'm sure this could become a future documentary or maybe a movie on Netflix. So CZ has the final laugh. They're gonna acquire FTX, and yes, you can expect some calm in the crypto markets from now on. But really, a lot has happened in the past 2-3 days that has shaken up things. Who would have thought the second largest exchange, FTX, would be acquired by Binance? So, as Lord Varys says in Game of Thrones, power is just an illusion. If people believe you have power, you have. Otherwise, and CZ knows how to play it. CZ has won the game of exchanges, and Binance is just consolidating its position as the world's largest exchange. And this is the final announcement this afternoon. FTX asked their help. There is a significant liquidity crunch. To protect users, we signed a non-binding LOI intending to fully acquire FTX.com and help cover the liquidity crunch. We will be conducting a full DD in the coming days. So, Binance is on track to acquire FTX, and that's where we are at right now. So hopefully things will get easy for all the people who've kept their money in FTX, and end of another crazy saga that could have destroyed the crypto markets had FTX been left to itself. But fortunately, we had a backstop with Binance, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the rest of the crypto ecosystem fares. And hopefully we all got our lessons in this. Not your keys, not your crypto, always self-custody. And if you're an exchange, make sure you're well diversified and your reserves are liquid. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers.